What's up, guys? Back at it again. This should be the third day. Um, Streaming. Hopefully, it doesn't fuck around. I'm receiving enough video, smooth streaming. Oh yeah, because the internet's kind of fucking up. All right, whatever. Hopefully, this works. Um, I think we're gonna be fine. It's whatever. But yeah, guys. Just wanted to talk to you guys for a bit. Um, I think obviously, I'm gonna keep it short right now. I don't really want to expand too much about everything. Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, I'm just gonna keep it like a little short 10-minute stream. I know it sounds like bullshit, but I'm just gonna like talk right now and then tomorrow I'll make it like a full stream. But at least I streamed. That's what counts. I just want to make sure that I stream every single time. But obviously I got to live up to that. Eventually like overall my goal over this time is that is that like where I ultimately want to lead to at a certain point is in my like in sort of the streaming because well first of all let me talk about just one thing and then I'll lead to that, but the main thing that I came in here for is obviously just to stream in general, but obviously uh I think yesterday I told you guys that I actually have the job, and of course I have it, but things have well, no, it's just a continuation. Like I'm actually just working on, getting this licensing thing for an insurance agency, and it's that sort of type of thing that I have to do, and I have to take care of those things. Like, within this week and the next week, I'm working on sort of taking those courses, and then the next week after that, on the Tuesday, I take an exam over that. And then after that, and then before that, on Monday, this coming Monday, I'm getting like some kind of fingerprint thing. I don't know exactly what it is, but overall, I'm taking care of those things, and those are the things, and everything is for the most part looking positive overall. But yeah, I'm just glad that we're in this position, that we're in this place, and yeah, I'm just here. I'm doing my thing. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, and we're just gonna continue to do what we need to do, and that's it. But since we're speaking about that, my job kind of relates to this, what I'm doing right now, which is streaming. And it relates to it in the sense that I don't necessarily want to, um, how could I like explain it? Like, I don't want to necessarily, um, like, I have to be very practical as to when, I'll begin to you really to blow this off the water and really make it. And it could probably be a couple months down the line, or it could be literally the end of the year, or it could be the beginning of next year. Either way, we're gonna continue to stream, but all I can tell you is that these next 2 months, I will be streaming in this sort of consistency level of this 5 days, minimum 30 minutes, maximum an hour and a half. But overall, I will be streaming 5 days out of the week, and yeah, I'll be streaming 5 days out of the week, and it's not gonna be that difficult, but so because I want to prove consistency over time. But then after that, I'm gonna roll it back like around July. I'm gonna roll it back to like 3 days simply because I don't want to waste any kind of particular content. Because right now, I'm simply reacting to videos. Next week, I'll be gaming and reacting to videos. I'll be doing those two things. So, yeah, that's just what's gonna happen. But right now, I'll be reacting to videos, gaming, and then the third month will be when I will do it. Obviously, I can't do it to the often degree as I do the gaming and reacting to videos and talking just generally. I need but it's Omegle. Like I'm gonna be doing Omegle, and I'm gonna be kind of doing shit like that, and just starting to do that. But I'm not gonna be doing it that often because if there's something good that happens from there, I don't want to waste it. I really want to just make something out of it, and so I'm not really looking to be kind of like I'll just be me, I'll be natural, but at a certain point, of course, I got to put it on and put on the amplified version of myself eventually. But that's the case overall. But my point is that I'm really at a place right now where, like I said, and I put this I wrote this I call this stream what's it called? What did I call it? You can't yeah. What did I call it? I got it. Yeah, I'm calling it I got it. And the reason I'm calling it I got it is because I got it. Not only do I got this job, but I'm getting more in the groove of things, and it's like I'm finally getting to a position where like I'm really just being consistent with everything, despite the mental difficulties, despite the procrastination, despite all of this. I'm trying to beat all of that away and trying to get better in every single regard. And that's just what it is. And so that's basically the case. I'll be getting better when it comes to those things, and overall, it's just a continuation that will never stop. And of course, when people look back on this, it's kind of weird that I keep saying that because I keep being meta. I keep being like Deadpool, just like keep constantly like noticing the aspect of, oh well, this will happen in the future, and this is going to happen, and this and that, and I predict that this is going to happen, and I know this is going to happen. And although I do that, I feel like I need to stop that to a bit because I just need to kind of let it flow. But I can't help but to do that. I'm always just thinking about that prospect and the the fact that that's just gonna happen because I know it will. So, but yes, in the future, I do predict that people will look back on all of this as like some kind of weird, like archive of this strange character. Where did he come from? How did he what was his mindset about things? How did he think? Everything like that. People would have that perspective about me. They would make documentaries and they would say, like, oh, with the intense cinematic music playing in the background. It's like, what makes this guy tick? All that shit, whatever that means. So they'll be doing that, and I predict that they'll be doing that. So but I guess my philosophy in and around that just simply comes down to the fact that there's simply people who are worthy of being. It's like main character, but there's very few people who are worthy of that. Because a lot of people say, well, everyone's the main character of the story. And yeah, that's the case, but that's not really special because everyone is capable of being the main character of their own story because they're invested in their own lives and what they're doing. But I think there's very few people who truly resemble that, who truly represent that aspect, that main character aspect, because it's really something special to get other people to be complete, to lose themselves and to not be worried in any kind of fucking way about their own lives or anything, and to be to be completely invested in your own life. There's people that do that. I've never understood that. I mean, I understand it to a degree. I do it sometimes with like the people that I'm a fan of, but I more do it because I'm a fan of their art and their creativity and what they're creating, rather than just being invested in their lives and stuff like that. But people do that, and I understand that there's people who are truly main characters who can really grasp upon the attention of many people and make those people lose themselves over you. Very few people have that capability, and I'm one of those people. Me, um, Bowie, MJ, Ye, very few people. Even like if I mention it musically, like there's clearly people who are main characters. Most people, like when I hear, there's a lot of music that I love. Like for example, like I love indie alternative. I love gothic music. I love gothic in the sense of like cinematic, like a cathedral music, or even gothic rock or gothic glam rock or sort of synth rock or goth synth goth or I like all those like elements of where it can go. I like the dark elements, the weird elements, the strange elements, the really eclectic elements, all these weird, strange, eclectic musics I love. But most of those people, they're just sounds to me. Like nothing about their character or nothing about who they are as a person, like, is special. You're just a fucking sound. You're insignificant. Like the only thing that's very special about you is the sound. And that's why I look at these sounds and these eclectic sounds as some kind of special treasure that a lot of people, specifically within the mainstream, don't see the beauty in them because they're being mainstream. They're being like typical, basic, and all those things. But typical and basic and all those things. But there's a weird thing within the genre where they play this stupid gatekeeping game and they're like, oh, I don't want anyone to, touch my music and, because we're the real people, we're the dark people, we're the real, gothic, emo, suffering people. Shut the fuck up. Like, you fucking pathetic person. Like, you can't reach the potential of the music that it needs to reach because you're not a genius like that. And you're not special like that. We're the special ones. Me, MJ, Ye, David Bowie, all these people. They're main characters who, and not only main characters, but they're really interesting people with interesting philosophies. Some of them I agree with. Some of them I don't agree with. That does to me it doesn't matter. They're interesting people. They're people with interesting things to say, with truly rebelling, truly going against the grain. They're not fucking like these people who think that they're being edgy with their aesthetics of what they wear and the sound. Like you're not fucking shit. Okay? We're the ones. We're the interesting ones. We're the ones. And it's as simple as that. It's really as simple as that. We're the people that truly deserve every source of beauty that can be provided in this world because we're the ones that have the orchestrative element to create something out of that. Because the mainstream people don't see it because obviously they're mainstream. They're just like, oh, I just want my, stupid shit. And then these weird, like, gatekeeping, goth people, they're playing this stupid gatekeeping game, just going like, well, this is like our music. And it's like, shut the fuck up. I'll take your music and I'll make something better out of it. And it's as simple as that. So, fuck all these people. Like, I mean, I'm tired of the same typical look, the gothic look of the, I'm wearing my shit in here, like, I'm interesting. Fuck you. I'm more interesting, not you. I make something special out of pain. You don't. I do. So, it's as simple as that. And it's really comes down to that. And as you can tell, I have a bit of a particular beef with the sort of goth. It's a love and hate relationship because I've grown up with people like this, and the people that I used to be friends with, they were real people. They were authentic in a sense, and I respected them because of that. Because they were authentic in that way, and they weren't playing this game, and it was real to an extent. But at a certain point, I did realize that in general, not specifically them, but just the whole community of these kinds of people, I have a love hate relationship. And the love comes from that you've really inspired my youth. This is the music that I listen to in my most intense moments. While, everyone else was listening to hip hop or listening to pop or listening to, in my case, because I'm Hispanic or Mexican music, everyone was listening to that outside. Out in my earphones, in my alone time, I was listening to weird, strange, gothic, eclectic, cinematic, orchestral, indie alternative music. That is the core of my musical taste, of my soul, and that is who I am. And I will never let anyone like destroy that in any kind of way because fuck you. But it's as simple as that. Like I'm not. I know who I am. I know what I'm capable of, and yeah, that is the kind of music that I would listen to in my most private moments, and it means a lot to me. And these people are instrumental in that because they created it. But at the end of the day, it like again, it's the sound that I was very inspired by. It's not really the character behind it, the philosophy behind the album. It's more just like this sound, this music. It really is the soundtrack, the sound of my life. I deserve this. I am one with that sound. I really do believe it. The only problem, and this is the hate part, is two things. One, uh, they're not philosophically interesting because they're not as interesting as they pretend to be. They think they're edgy. They think they're, oh, well, I'm rebelling because I'm like, no, you're not. You're the most complacent fuck ever. You're not rebelling. You're the most basic fuck ever. You're not rebelling. Because if you really were rebelling, you would really be quote unquote canceled, or you would be, ostracized in a really complete manner. Like you're not doing that. Now I'm not saying that you have to be completely ostracized. A lot of these people they weren't. But there's a polarizing factor to them. All the people that I mentioned, Yay, Bowie, um, MJ, all these people, they're a representation of that. And truly, um, and with that being said, that's exactly what I want to represent. I want to represent philosophical complexity added upon beautiful aesthetics with an orchestrated direction, and that will be a recipe for a complete fucking masterpiece. It will be. And so, with that being said, that's the one thing. And then the second thing is just these people are hypocrites. They pretend to be open minded, but they're not. They're really not. They're just hypocrites. And I want to fucking drag it down their throat and show them how hypocritical they are. And really, as people would say, I don't think ever people phrase this way before, but I want to blaspheme all over whatever they consider to be their altar, their sacred, you know, their sacred institutions of what they deem to be great music and the people that they love and all this shit. Fuck you, man. You don't deserve that. And sometimes, like, it's not really the artists themselves. It's really just the fans. It's just I fucking hate the fans of these people. I really do. They're so corny. They're so pathetic. They don't make anything interesting. They're just there to like dick suck all the fucking time, and they're not interesting. It's agonizing to be around these people. It's not that I am. I'm kind of just alone right now, doing my thing. I'm not really focusing on those type of things. But when I do think about that, it irks me because it's so annoying. And what makes it annoying is because again, I thought I would listen to your music and I would be like that, and I would be like, I thought you were supposed to understand me. I thought you were supposed to be truly open minded, but you're not. To me, I y'all look the same as the church people that crucified and try to castigate, and all those people that try to turn away Marilyn Manson when he did all that shit. And I love Marilyn Manson. I really respect. He's an example of someone who uses the aesthetics and combines that with an interesting philosophy and an interesting perspective. He's an example, and so to me, I it's as simple as that. It's like at the end of the day, the people that I look up to, inevitably there's something controversial about them. There just is. I don't understand this whole new thing of like it just doesn't. At the end of the day, these people are stupid. They're fucking idiots. But I don't understand like what makes you think that oh, like simply putting on like your fucking nails colored and your your um your whatever outfit, your goth outfit or whatever the fuck makes you edgy. It doesn't. It doesn't make you shit. You're a blob of meat with with a empty mind. You're nothing. So at the end of the day, what gives me solace is just simply knowing that. I'm better than all these people. And it's as simple as that. I'm better than all these people and I will succeed above and beyond any of these people because they're losers. At the end of the day, most of these fans are just going to be losers, still being 40 years old, talking about, like, I'm fucking depressed and I'm sad and, I'm wearing my fucking stupid, like, haircut, look at me. Like, you're dumb. You're pathetic. You're really a sad person. I mean, yeah, you're sad, but you're truly sad because the thing about these people is that they want to be these people. They want to be sad and receive an immense amount of sympathy. They want to be loved through their pain. They want to express their pain in the most beautiful way possible. But most of these people won't do it. All these bitches, all these pathetic dudes, they won't be able to do it. But I will be able to do it. And all these other artists that I love they were able to do it at the highest levels completely. So that just gives me solace, just knowing the fact that you're pathetic, you won't ever amount to anything special, and I will. And it's as simple as that. Hate or love, it's still the same thing. So, yeah. So when people look back on this, yeah, I'll probably talk about it later on anyway. But yeah, my ultimate thing to all those people is thank you for all the art that you gave me, and but fuck your fans. It's as simple as that. But yeah, to not end it off on this just it's not weird, but it's just like, kind of odd, I guess. But yeah, overall, um, I'm just obviously continuing on, excited about all the prospects and all the things that are coming up, and we're gonna continue and we're gonna make it happen. Every single thing that I'm gonna will into existence, and with and God will be my witness. He would. I know He's gonna be there along the way, helping me, and it's as simple as that. So I know I'm gonna make it. Every single day, a grind will never stop. And yeah, that's it. All right, well, I'm gonna see you guys later, and yeah, I guess I'm gonna talk to you guys. Yeah, tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll actually, do 30 minutes. I'm not gonna do anything above that. I think Saturday I'll go a full hour, but tomorrow I'm telling you guys, like, because I'm gonna come back late and I'm gonna be going out, so I'll be doing that. I mean, so tomorrow it will just be 30 minutes. Probably I'll even stream earlier. Maybe I'll stream when I come back or earlier. So we'll see. But I'll see you guys tomorrow regardless. And that's it. All right. Bye.